Hello. Hello, everybody. Our scripture today is Job chapter 31, verse 6 to 8. Oh, let me be weighed in a just balance, and let him weigh me, that God may know my integrity. If my step has turned out of God's way, and my heart has gone the way my eyes covetously invited, and if any spot has stained my hands with guilt, then let me sow and let another eat. Yes, let the produce of my field, of all my offspring, be rooted out. We are continuing to look at the life of Job to see how he maintained his lifestyle of worship. We already learned that Job demonstrated this by living a selfless, compassionate, and a humble life. He prayed for others, made sure that the poor are taken care of, and he remembered that the God who made the poor also made the rich. You know why? Because Job understood that a lifestyle of worship is a lifestyle of humility and selflessness. And the introductory verse tells us that also a lifestyle of worship is a life of integrity. As worshippers, we understand that there are things we can't touch, there are things we cannot see, there are people we cannot be with, right? Because 2 Corinthians chapter 6 verse 14 says, don't be unequally yoked with unbelievers. Why? Because 1 Corinthians chapter 6 verse 19 to 20 tell us the Holy Spirit dwells in us so that we can glorify God in our bodies. And that body was bought by the blood of the Lamb. So when we say we live a lifestyle of worship, we are saying that we understand that the world is watching us to see how we carry ourselves. They are listening to our conversation, and we are going to demonstrate to them what it means to be a worshiper of the Most High God by our lifestyle. 1 Peter chapter 3 verse 16 says, if people speak against you, they will be ashamed when they see what a good life or a good conduct you live, because you belong to Christ. 1 Peter chapter 1 verse 15 says, but as he who has called you is holy, you also be holy in all your conduct. This is the reason why Job was able to argue his case before God, because when he examined his lifestyle, he found himself to have lived a life that honored God, and in his behavior on earth, no one could fault him. He was so confident of this that he said, I dictated an agreement to my eyes. How then could I look lustfully upon a girl? This is a serious commitment that Job had, because he wanted his relationship with God to be healthy. He made a covenant with himself that he will not look at a woman in a lustful way. He made a covenant with himself that he will not gossip, he will not slander, because he understood that his body is the temple of the Holy Spirit, not the temple of the devil. Today, as a worshiper of the living God, make a commitment to be like Job and live a pure life before God, so that more people will worship your Jesus just because they see your lifestyle.